Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us for the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty's Impact Day. So just a couple of tips for an enjoyable webinar this morning. Have a pen and paper or your tablet on hand to take some notes, and use a speakerphone, earpiece, or Bluetooth headset so that you are hands-free. And if you are having any technical difficulty, you can always email me at staceybenedict@BHHS.FloridaRealty.com for assistance. You can view your own control panel by clicking on the arrows in the upper right-hand section of the screen, and send me if you have a question, you can ask a question either in the questions box or the chat box, as we will be monitoring it throughout the presentation today. So for added convenience, you can now listen to all of our webinars either through your computer speakers or through the conference calling phone number. And again, if you are having difficulty hearing the webinar with your computer speakers, simply call into the phone number listed in the control panel and enter the access code. So it's my pleasure to introduce to you Pat Donnie, and she is our Vice President of our Southeast Regional. So welcome, Pat, it's all yours.
Thanks, Stacy. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Impact Day. So as Stacy mentioned, I'm the Vice President of the Southeast region, which is the 9 offices in Miami-Dade and Broward County. My counterparts in the other regions around the state are Bridget Peterson-Hugh in Southwest Florida, Elaine Glandon in the Northwest and Central region, and Carol Hill in the Northeast. Heading our leadership team is President and CEO Ray Mesa. As you can see, Ray is active on a national and state realtor association level, interacting with leaders of real estate companies around the country. He's been ranked as one of real estate's most powerful leaders by the Swanepoel Power 200, one of the country's most influential executive publications. He does a great job of keeping us up to date on industry news with his informative emails. Today, we also have a stellar lineup of real estate professionals that will walk us through the many services and products designed to help us grow our business. First up, we'll hear from Shenna Fowler of Florida Title and Guarantee Agency. She'll guide us through the closing process and show you why closing with Florida Title and Guarantee Agency is the #1 ingredient for a successful closing. Next will be Sharon Sapp, Vice President of Business Development, Relocation, and Referrals. Sharon's going to give you an overview of our relocation and referral department, including outgoing and incoming referrals, broker-to-broker referrals. Referrals are business opportunities designed to enhance your earning potential and grow your network base. Next will be Stacey Benedict, Vice President of E-commerce and Marketing. Stacey will walk us through the many tools and products designed to grow our business, help increase our name and brand awareness. So thanks for joining us. We have a ton of great information to share with you. If this is your first time joining us for Impact Day, prepare to be wowed. If you're a frequent listener like me, I promise you'll learn something new to help grow your business. We're constantly updating our Impact Day presentation as we add new tools and services. First, a little bit about our company. We are 18 years strong this year. Our statewide sales volume for last year, that's 2016, was an impressive $3.1 billion. Yes, billion with a B. That represents a whopping 19,340 closed transaction sides, title policies issued, and leases executed. So how does that stack up in comparison to the other companies in the Berkshire Hathaway network? Well, it made us #1 in the state of Florida and among the top 10 of all brokers in the Berkshire Hathaway network. We're a full-service brokerage founded in 1999, and as you can see on the map, we're found in over 40 locations around the state, servicing 19 counties with more than 1,800 sales professionals, title representatives, and support staff. We're a diverse mix of sales professionals who collectively speak a total of 33 languages to serve the diverse international market that makes up Florida. We're a part of the national franchise network of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. What that brings to us is the world-class brand name of Berkshire Hathaway, along with the operational excellence of HomeServices of America, which is a unit of Berkshire Hathaway that operates their real estate companies. Berkshire Hathaway is a brand known around the world and valued for its strength, integrity, trust, and longevity. Valued so much by the investment world that a single share of the company's A stock at the close of trading yesterday was selling for $264,321. That translates into a market cap of $437 billion. Berkshire Hathaway Chairman Warren Buffett is quoted as saying, "You'll gain from the strength of those around you." And if you look around, it's easy to spot a company or a product owned by Berkshire Hathaway. Everything from Heinz ketchup to Fruit of the Loom underwear, or NetJets to Dairy Queen, and of course, Geico Insurance. It's no wonder that Warren Buffett is such an icon of American business. Berkshire Hathaway is ranked by Barron's Magazine as the #2 most respected company in the world. When the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty name appears on a yard sign, it's truly a sign that buyers and sellers want to see. Our brand is universally respected. It's progressive, straightforward, and in real estate for the long term. It's a shared identity and a shared global image in the residential real estate marketplace. The Berkshire Hathaway name puts you as a sales professional in the elite ranks of global brand recognition. It's the fastest growing real estate brand in the country, with over 1,200 offices in 47 states and over 42,000 sales professionals. There's a commitment to make Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices a name that is top of mind for every real estate consumer. The commitment to brand recognition means national advertising and public relations campaigns. We all love seeing those PR stories about Warren Buffett and his generous donations. We're proud to see branding ads for the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Luxury Collection in the prestigious Wall Street Journal main news section and the Wall Street Journal Mansion section on Fridays. Ad campaigns with themes such as "Live in a place that says you've arrived," or "When the sky is your limit, you live there." They're targeted toward the Wall Street Journal's upscale and affluent readers. In the world of luxury magazines, you'll see our presence. Our own Luxury Collection magazine is published as a standalone magazine and then also bound inside the DuPont registry, where we take advantage of their commercial circulation. You'll also see the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices luxury presence in the Robb Report and in Unique Homes. Prestige is another collection of Berkshire Hathaway listings, published both as a standalone magazine and circulated as part of the Unique Homes magazine. Our clients expect the best in service. Our response? Offer them a complimentary personal concierge that will schedule and coordinate all of the services that buyers, sellers, and renters need. From setting up utilities and cable service to home security systems, it's all accomplished with just one telephone call. Visit www.floridarealtyconcierge.com to watch the video. Remember to offer this to all of your customers. Part of our commitment to service is the ability to handle all the parts of the real estate transaction. Our partner, Eagle Home Mortgage, is dedicated to taking the confusion out of the mortgage process. Their team of loan officers are dedicated to finding just the right lending program for every customer. Be sure to partner with your Eagle loan officer. They have offices or desks in our branches and are a true part of our team. As a company, we've made a commitment to support the Sunshine Kids Foundation, a nonprofit organization that helps bring a little sunshine into the lives of kids undergoing treatment for cancer. The Sunshine Kids Foundation operates on donations from individuals, foundations, and corporations. All of the Sunshine Kids activities are free of charge to the children and their families. Thousands of children have enjoyed group activities, adventure trips, and the emotional support of being with other kids who are also going through this difficult time in their young lives. Our company has raised over $3.37 million for the Sunshine Kids and has been recognized as the #1 fundraiser in our network across the country. Be sure and ask your branch manager when the next Sunshine Kids event is scheduled in your area, or plan one yourself, even better. Now I'm going to turn over the program to Shana Fowler of Florida Title and Guarantee Agency. Welcome, Shana.
Thank you so much, and thank you all for joining us. I greatly appreciate you being on the call as we take a look at Florida Title and Guarantee Agency and how we can bring value to you and your customers. So who is Florida Title and Guarantee Agency? We're actually a sister company with Berkshire, Hathaway, HomeServices, Florida Realty. And we're a company that's made up of individuals who have been in the industry a long time. Jeff Hall is our vice president. He has numerous years of experience in the title operations field, everything from doing REOs to working with our title company and many, many other things. He leads our team of people. Sherry Roll is the East Coast manager, and Kelly Davis is the Southwest and Central regional manager. Both have been in the industry multiple years. They lead our staff, and we do have a commitment to you and our customers. We want to make sure that we bring what's called our superior customer service so that we have great turnaround times. We overcome any kind of title impediments. We work with you to make sure that we can make all of the closing dates that you guys have on your contracts. And we work with multiple underwriters. We try to be as proactive as possible to make sure that you and your customers are able to have your contracts completed on time and then overcome all the different title impediments that may be out there. It's great that we have multiple national underwriters that we work with so that we can get all the different opinions and issue what we call free and clear title to all customers who purchase property. The nice thing about Florida Title and Guarantee Agency is we have what we call licensed title representatives to work with you and your customers. In the state of Florida, title insurance companies don't have to be licensed as an individual. The company itself does have to be licensed, but the individuals do not. It's not a state law. However, as a company, we have been proactive and we have made it a requirement for Florida Title and Guarantee agents, all the individuals, to be licensed in the state of Florida. This allows all of our individuals to stay up to date on the current industry standards that are out there and allows us to bring the best value to you and your customers because we're staying up on our licensure. The other thing that we offer is what we call our Florida Title University. Because we know so much about the industry and everything that we've been staying up to date on, we actually put together what we call Florida Title University, where we educate you about the numerous things that are happening in our industry today. We may do a lunch and learn or something in your office with your title representative that allows you to have the most knowledge so that then you can service your customers in the best way possible. So watch for those Florida Title Universities that may be coming to your offices today. One of the other great things that we do offer is our licensed title representatives come to your office and actually do the closing, what we call face-to-face, at your Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty branch. This is nice because your customers are used to interacting with you at your current office, and we will actually work with you in an environment that they are familiar with. The other thing that we bring is we have numerous individuals on our staff. A lot of them have different expertise. We do have individuals who are experts and work with what we call our short sales. For those of you who are still in the short sale environment, we do have key partnerships with a couple different attorneys across the state. This allows us to partner with these attorneys and to put the onus on these attorneys where it belongs for the short sale negotiation. The nice thing is there's no upfront fees, and any fees that are paid in our short sale are actually paid as part of the closing. So thankfully, we've developed this partnership and have these specialists that work in the short sale environment and that don't bring any upfront costs and allow the attorneys to take on the liability for the negotiation of the short sale. It's a great partnership, and we write title, and the expertise helps us with a smooth transaction. We also have individuals who are very familiar and have closed HUD transactions and REO transactions. We work with multiple companies, and through that, we've developed some key expertise and partnerships in those areas as well. We do have a commercial closing specialist for those of you who are in the commercial closing world. She's been in the industry about 17 years, and through all that has some great expertise in commercial closings, and we have great partnerships. So if you have those commercial closings, we do have an expert that can work with you on the title insurance side there as well. And then, of course, we have multiple experts that work in our construction closing side. We have many individuals that work with different builders around the state to be able to do those construction closings. Another great benefit that we bring to you and your customers is what we call our smooth sailing. We like to be proactive and to set the proper expectations. And on our website, we actually have a form for the seller and a form for the buyer that show exactly what is going to take place through their closing transaction. We want to set those expectations and show them exactly how everything will flow so that they can know what to expect as they go through the whole closing transaction, and they can see everything in what we call a smooth sailing way so that we can get from start to finish in the best possible way for your customers. Another great benefit is that we work with corporate because we're sister companies, and we pay you, the agent, directly at closing. So we'll actually do some things on the backside that allow us to be able to bring that value to you. One of the other great forms that we have put together is kind of a snapshot of how Berkshire Hathaway, us, and Eagle Home Mortgage work together to make the closing process happen. There's two simultaneous things that happen once a contract gets signed. There's a mortgage process that occurs, and there's a title process that occurs. So as the mortgage process is going on and they're working with their loan officer and they're getting everything together, our title process is happening. We work with our underwriters. We put together what we call a commitment to make sure we can give the free and clear title. We process that file and we go through all the requirements. We order our payoffs and our surveys. We take care of all the necessary information. And then we come together with the lender once all the two processes are together. And we actually put together all the closing documentation from the lender and from us, and we perform the closing. Through that, we'll actually then disperse or give out monies, and we'll record all the proper documentation and issue the title policy. I think this is a great way for your customers to be able to understand and to see how the closing process occurs. Through all of it, you can put these in your packages to give to your customers so they can see the closing process from start to finish. The other great thing about our company is because we're sister companies, we work together in a great way to make sure your customers are serviced. We share information back and forth and also through the lending to make sure everything occurs in a very smooth way for you and your customers. Excuse me, 1 second. I apologize. Through this transaction, we want to make sure that there is a great closing process for you and your customers as we continue on this transaction closing for your contracts. As we go through everything, our greatest proactive stance is so that we can work with you on all the different information through the closing process. The more that you have and the more that we have, the smoother the transaction will go. If you have contracts or addendums to get to your representative that is working with you, if you know that somebody maybe has gotten divorced or somebody has deceased, all the different closing pieces that we have allow us to do a great smooth transaction for you. The other thing is that our company puts together what we call an update. When we do a closing transaction, our underwriter searches a property through a certain point in time, and they do what we call a base search for the last 30 years. However, between the time they do their initial search and the closing, there may be what we call a gap. Our company works to make sure we close that gap, that there's no title issues between the time that they did their original search and the closing date. We do what we call an update when it comes to that. That way, it allows for a great, smooth transaction for you and your customers. Our website is also a great way for you guys to be able to interact with your customers. There's a lot of great information out there. There's ways to give information to your buyers and your sellers. Or if you don't know who your actual licensed title representative is, there is a find a title agent near you. You can go out and click on your office and it will show you who your licensed title representative is and how to get a hold of them. We also have net sheets and different way to get a hold of our Facebook page and all kinds of other information out on our website. It's a great informational tool for you and your customers to be able to interact through this closing transaction. We also try to embody the quote that we have put in here. There's a lot of things that occur in a closing transaction, and we want to focus 90% of our time on the solutions to those, and only 10% of the time on the problems. We put together all the different proactive ways to encourage people to overcome those title impediments, and we work with our multiple underwriters to do so. It's a great way for us to stay positive and to set the proper expectations so that you and your customers can have the best closing transaction out there. I do thank you for your time today, and thank you for using our company. And we work very well together because of the fact that we have the same parent company and that we can share the proper information to give a smooth closing transaction.
Great. Thank you so much, Shanna. We appreciate all of your information, and it's good to know that all of our resources for sister title company, like the flow chart, can be found on our intranet, which I'll explain how to access in just a few minutes. So it's my pleasure to introduce to you today Sharon Sapp, who's our Vice President. I think she's got the longest title. She's Vice President of Business Development, Relocation, Referrals, REOs, all that kind of stuff. So Sharon, it is all yours.
Thank you, Stacy. Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to do this morning an overview of the relocation department and referrals, how they work, outgoing referrals, what you need to do as far as any qualifications, certifications in order to receive referrals. So I'm going to go over this pretty quickly. So if you have any questions, you see on the screen, you have my email address and my phone number, and I'll be more than happy to review any of the programs with you and see how you can qualify for them. Okay, we handle obviously the broker-to-broker referrals, corporate relocation referrals, just about anything that comes in or goes out of the company in a referral basis. We do track the referral payments and the money, and we try to answer all of your questions when it comes to relocation and referrals. This is my team. You can put the face with the name because they do not, unfortunately, be able to get out to the branch offices. But Nancy Webb is my manager of our E-team leads. These are the E-leads that come in from our national Berkshire Hathaway site, our company site, and other third-party leads that we have signed up for. And she manages it, trains the agents, and is responsible for those referrals. Sandy Dudley is my relocation coordinator for our incoming broker-to-broker and our outgoing referrals that you all will place through her when you have a listing or a buyer outside our service area. And Monica McBride is my relocation coordinator that handles our corporate relocation, the listings and the home buyers coming in along with myself. We belong to one of the largest referral networks, and that's the Berkshire Hathaway network, as well as all of the attributing companies that belong to the HomeServices network. This is a very large group of folks that they were previously the Prudential brokers. We continue to have great relationships with these brokers around the country, and we can pretty much place your referral anywhere in Canada, the U.S., and even in Mexico. We are a member of ERC, which is the Employee Relocation Council. Why is that important to you? When you're out there marketing yourself and our company, you need to let people know that we are members of this organization, which deal with corporations that are moving folks domestically as well as internationally. I've been a member of this organization for over 25 years. I do hold the Certified Relocation Professional designation, and it makes us stand out because ERC does have a directory, and if a corporate client or a relocation company is looking for a broker in our service area, they go right to that directory, and they have our company to choose from. I also am a member of an advisory council for the network and have been a mentor for many years for our affiliate brokers in the state of Florida. My wonderful Relocation Director Council membership has been of value to me. This is my peer group around the country, and we share ideas and information over the years. We try not to reinvent the wheel. I can always call someone to help me with a project or to increase our visibility for referrals around the country. Now let's get into some of the referrals. We are all centrally located here in our sales support center, meaning all of the staff. All referrals come in here and then are placed out to the branch office. All referral agreements must be signed by our relocation department. So you may get a call from a broker, an individual agent through a network or one of your designations, and they want you to handle a referral. That paper needs to come over to our relocation department. We have saved agents from paying absorbent amounts of referral fees, percentages, and also we need to have information on the brokerage, a W-9, so that we can go ahead and pay them legitimately and make sure they are licensed in the state that the referral is coming from. And basically the referral is a broker-to-broker referral, not agent-to-agent. So many times, unless your branch manager is aware of the referral or we sign off on it, there could be an issue when it comes down to getting that referral paid. We will enter the referral into our system and then follow up with the broker, not just the agent, to make sure we have signed the agreement and we've agreed upon the amount of referral percentage that you are willing to pay. So we're in charge of handling all of that. And then the payment of the referral fee when it comes and you have successfully sold the client either their listing or their purchase, the referral check will actually come to us in the relocation department to confirm. We track it in our system as to the date it's mailed, and make sure that the cooperating broker has gotten their payment. So it's a full circle. It's a checks and balances to make sure we have paid that broker accurately, and that we also want to continue to receive referrals from that company and any of the agents from that brokerage. So it's very important that we are able to control the monies and making sure everyone gets paid. Our sister company is Brookfield Global Relocation Services, and they have just gone to their initials as their name, BGRS. And this is a company that has been in existence for quite some time. I've worked with them for 20 plus years. They are a third-party relocation company, and that means that they assist corporations in moving their employees, transferees, domestically as well as internationally. They put together relocation policy and programs. We are a vendor for them as far as handling their corporate transferees when they're selling their homes and also buying in any of our service areas. And I'll get into how you can become part of the team on our corporate relocation referrals. Our department has been very successful in getting a lot of awards over the years. This one was a Spirit of Partnership Award for group moves with Brookfield BGRS. And also we have been honored with a quality of service with Lexicon Relocation 2 years in a row. And we recently received the AIRS Relocation Award. This really does stand us out as to we continue to get repeat business. This is based on our agent team, how we did on reviews from the transferee. They're asked to fill out a survey, and we are graded on our performance. We are also graded on our performance as relocation counselors in solving issues as well as being our status updates in on time. So again, we have to perform in order to continue to get the business. There's no guarantee that we're going to keep that business unless we perform. And that is why we have to have a designated relocation certified agent handling either the buyer or the listing. Broker-to-broker referrals, I just want to reiterate the difference. These are coming from our brokers around the country. Could be a Berkshire Hathaway company. It could be a Real Living broker. Could be an independent broker looking to place a referral with our company. And you will see the difference if you are handling the referrals when they come in on a referral worksheet. And corporate relocation is the one that I just spoke about, and not just with BGRS as one of our client sources. We work with 22 other relocation companies handling corporate transferees in and out of the United States. And Florida, fortunately, has quite a number of major corporations from Orlando, Sarasota, south to Miami that we handle. Okay, again, we want to let you know that the reason we track everything is we have a system called Relocation Specialist that we enter every single referral, whether it's incoming, outgoing, whatever type, the e-leads, so that we can follow up with our agents. And we can also communicate with the customers as well as the referring brokers. We do have a reporting system that we can provide to our branch managing brokers on how many referrals they have, what has closed, what is terminated, and who are actually working on their referral. So we do a complete reporting of everything that happens in the department. And again, we do make sure referrals are paid to the broker. The worst thing is to happen is to have a deal closed and we have not paid the referral fee. Quickest opportunities. We have to remind our agents, our seasoned agents, those who have been with us a while, and those of you joining our company for the first time, about outgoing referrals. These are wonderful opportunities. People forget to ask for that referral. If you joined our company recently, you'll be contacting your friends, past customers. If you had an existing farm area and working with another broker, you want to notify them. If your office has floor time, and also open houses. You have the ability to have a customer face-to-face when you do an open house or you're doing a farm area. And you may want to ask them if they want to sell, if there's a for sale by owner, you can help them, but you also want to know where are they going. If you're on an open house, do they have to sell their home in order to buy? Or maybe they're selling a second home because now they really want to make Florida their second home residency. Always, always remember to ask, can I assist you in selling your home where you're coming from? Right away, that is an outgoing referral. We have referral worksheets. We have a submit button if you want to do it electronically. Everything will come into Sandy Dudley. She will then, in turn, turn around, resubmit the referral to our cooperating broker. And you can actually request to ask to the agent who is being assigned to speak to them before they call your client. We want you to be involved in those referrals. Obviously, if you've already sold them sold their home and they're looking to buy, we want you to be able to communicate with that agent as to the status of the closing and any other issues or concerns that may come up during the transaction. So again, we do have an outgoing referral form. It is available on the intranet, the company intranet. You can fill it out and email it over to Sandy, or there is a link right to a form that you can fill out. Once it's completed, hit the send button. It will come right into her, and we can then import it into our system and process it for you. We'll acknowledge that we received it. We will place it, and then you will know who the destination broker agent assigned is so that you have that for your file and you can follow up on it. Again, you can request to speak to an assigned agent prior to the customer. We want you to obviously be involved. And then you will receive a regular update from the assigned broker. If you are working a referral, you will get on a regular basis a request for status update from our system. This is very important, and it is part of the reason we want agents who can respond to these is we want to let that agent who has sent the referral as well as the relocation department what is happening with it. Did we end up listing the property? Have they decided to go another direction? Did they buy? Are they waiting until next year to buy? Any status update on that form is required that you fill it out if you have accepted to work the referral so that we can continue to communicate electronically with the referring agent and broker. So that's one of the criteria in order to, work the referrals. The outgoing referral form, this is the intranet, and you can locate it here. And then again, you can show the little form there in the box on how to fill it up. If you have any challenges, you can always call Sandy. She'll be more than happy to help you. And we want to get that referral placed as soon as possible for you. So we try to make it as easy as we can. If you wanted a printed version of that outgoing referral, you can go online and you can print it. You can keep it in your portfolio, especially if you're at an open house or you're on floor and you want to fill it out right away. And the person says, yes, I need help. I don't have a broker assisting me. You can have a hard copy of it as well. Show me the money. This is such a great slide, and I have two of them, showing you not only as an added customer service to your folks for an outgoing referral, as part of your presentation when you go out to do a listing, is that I can help you in your destination. Do you need school information? Do you need a hospital information, area information, whatever? We would then send that referral out for you. So just as an example, if you had a sale close at $250,000 and you're on a 60% agent split with our company, you would receive a referral check of $1,057.50. Now, that's a nice little piece of change in order to help you with your marketing or your supplies or anything else that you might need. So this is why we really also want to promote outgoing referrals. And again, I can't stress enough that our agents sometimes forget to even ask it. Even if you have a friend, relative, or prior acquaintance that is not in Florida, remember, this is anywhere in the United States. It doesn't have to be buying and selling in Florida. You could have a friend or past client that lives in Pennsylvania and wants to now move to Arizona. we can place the listing referral in Pennsylvania and the purchase referral in Arizona. So always keep that in mind, and so that you might be able to receive a nice little referral check on a regular basis. Now, this example is the same sale at $250,000, and you're at a 75% split with the company. This would be the nice little referral check that you would get. So again, we want to remind you, and we always seem to get a nice little increase in outgoing referrals after we do Impact Day, because folks forget that this service is available to you and to your clients. I did want to review one thing in reference to corporate relocation. These are the corporate transferees that I did not go over in my presentation. In order to work any referrals, broker to broker or corporate relocation, you must be a Prima member. We want to make sure that you're communicating with your clients with your desktop, your dashboard, and that you have a website that you can have people search property on, and you can set them up and they can find information about you. That's broker to broker referrals. The corporate relocation, you will be required to have the relocation certification module. You must take a test. One is for listings, that's marketing assistance. One is for destination, which is buyers, and then everyone has to take the performance expectation module. This is a BGRS, Brookfield Global Relocation module and test. And then once you have completed those, you can print a certificate. Your manager does have the web page and how to log in, set up, and take the test. You must read the material when you're taking the test. There is a 35 question test. You do have a second opportunity if you don't get the number required to pass. After that, you would have to pay again to take the module. So my recommendation is if you decide you want to do this, speak to your managing broker. They can talk to you about it. We do like to have someone who has been in the business at least 5 years and has closed at least 10 transactions in a calendar year. These corporate transferees have very little time for their home finding. They will come in. I just had a person, they came in on Wednesday last week. They had to go out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and they had to find something. So again, if you want to be on this team, you have to make sure you are available. And my agent team right now, if they cannot provide 3 or 4 days of assistance, they let us know so that we can move on and get another agent who is available, because otherwise we're going to lose that transferee. They just have very limited time to make a decision on where they're going to live and also find a property. So any information on the corporate relocation certification, you can call me at that number, or you can email me and I can go back over it, and then also discuss it with your managing broker. We're always looking for excellent agents in this program, and if you want to work broker-to-broker referrals, let them know as well. The E-team, the E-lead agents are a specific team. Nancy Webb does have a training program, and we do have a form you have to assign for the requirements to be on the E-team. If you're also interested in that, please speak to your managing broker, and then we in turn will contact you in reference to being on that program. If you want more information about it, we can provide that for you. So I don't see any questions here yet this morning, Stacy. So I hope everyone has enjoyed the presentation, and you're going to really, really enjoy hearing from Stacy what all the benefits in marketing and all the programs that we have. So I hope you can take a lot of notes. Thank you for your attention this morning, and I'm going to let Stacy take over, and have a great day.
Thank you, Sharon. Wow, just having the reminder on asking the question about outgoing referrals. Do you have, where are you going? Where are you moving to? That can make such a huge impact on their overall income. So again, just take away that's great information. Again, my name is Stacy Benedict. I get to go over all of our e-commerce and marketing tools and resources that we have with our company. So just from a national standpoint, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services is highly involved with all types of multimedia marketing, from digital to social, and it goes global. So Berkshire Hathaway's national website is berkshirehathawayhs.com, and this site features language and currency and measurement translations for all prospective buyers, both in the United States and abroad. Consumers can view domestic listings in 12 different languages for any market that's serviced by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. And that is among all of those 1,200 offices throughout 47 states throughout the country. So that's pretty powerful. So not only are the Berkshire Hathaway listings translated, but all of the IDX listings. So which makes it nice and convenient for people that it's easier for them to view the listings in their own native language. This is the website. If you haven't visited it, please make sure you know it. You go there, because not only do you show up, but your listings show up there as well. So I would always suggest going to this site, finding you like a consumer would, and making sure your photo is there, making sure that you're located in the right office, that your contact numbers are there and updated. And if you speak another language, let us know. Not only can that be added to your profile online, but it is also provided to our relocation department, because you never know where that referral may come from. So this is a really nice flyer that I hope that you take away and you take with you on a listing presentation. And this shows the additional enhanced global listing exposure that Berkshire Hathaway nationally provides to all of our listings, residential listings over $200,000. So they're posted and sent to over 70 websites in 37 countries on 5 continents. Not only is this flyer available to you on our intranet, but it's also located on the Berkshire Hathaway Resource Center. It also has the Berkshire Hathaway National 2017 Media Plan. They put this PDF available and make it available to you probably in late March. So this is also a nice representation that you can take with you on a listing appointment, or just send ahead of time so your sellers know what type of national print media, media attention that the brand is getting. So again, back to the site, BerkshireHathawayHS.com. I cannot stress to you the importance of you making sure that you're listed on the national website properly, but also if you have any active listings, please make sure that you have the View My Listings tab. What's also nice is that in your profile, you can also add your social media links. So if somebody's on the national site, they can connect with you on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, your blog, or Pinterest. But the importance of having the View My Listings tab is huge, because not only does it connect you to your listings on the company site and the national website, but also Berkshire Hathaway National feeds our listings to Zillow. And however you feel about Zillow, our listings appear there and people look on Zillow. So you want to make sure your listings appear there as well, because if you don't see them, your seller will notice them. And it's better that you provide that information and that link to your seller than the other way around. Zillow also owns Trulia, so our listings also appear on Trulia as well. And all of our listings also appear on Jawai.com. Jawai.com is the #1 international website, the #1 website in China for international real estate, kind of the Realtor.com of China. So this is a great listing tool. So again, when you're on your listing appointment, you can confidently tell your seller that if it's a residential listing, that their listing for sale listing, it will also appear on Jawai.com. So I said you can find this information on the Resource Center. And to get to the National Resource Center, you go to BHHSresource.com. And all of our 47,000 sales professionals throughout the country have a Resource Center account. You want to make sure that you write down that you know, that you memorize your login and your password, because you're going to use it often. If you have any questions regarding the Resource Center, the majority of the questions can be answered by the Affiliate Assistance Hotline. with that phone number on the screen. It's 855-422-9052. They can be contacted Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and they can pretty much assist you. Where do I find this flyer about July? How do I find out? What discounts are afforded to me? How do I set up my e-cards? That kind of stuff. The Affiliate Assistance Hotline is there to help you. The first time you log in, you want to make sure that you click on My Profile, and you want to make sure that your profile information is set up and is listed there correctly. There's also on the resource links section in the upper middle section, these are quick links, so you don't have to search for things or remember where they're located. If you go to this section, one of the tabs is called Marketing Resource. Marketing Resource is your one-stop online location for all your marketing materials. If you wanted to, pretty much when it comes to e-cards, just listed, just sold, monthly newsletters, a flyer for a new property, if you wanted to send out a happy anniversary, a save the date, a thank you e-card, all of those templates, there's over 1,200 templates, are available to you on the Marketing Resource Center. And what's really nice is that it integrates with the MLS. So if you needed to quickly create or wanted to create a just listed e-card for a new listing that you took, you just select the template. It should be MLS enabled, and then you'll see all of your active listings appear within the e-card. You select the listing, and it will bring in not only the photos for the property, but the address, the details, the specifics that you can keep or you can modify as you need them. And what's nice about those e-cards is that you can email them out to your sphere, you can post them on your social media, or you can create a link to access it later, whatever you need it to do. The Resource Center is your one-stop shop. It also has, Marketing Resource also contains your mobile video application setup. And it'll just say a little link that says video creation, as I see on the screen. You click on video creation and you create your profile for the Videolicious app. And then once you have your account, then on your mobile device, you would download the Videolicious app, and that's where you could quickly and easily create quick videos for a new listing, a thank you, welcome, a farm area, a personal promotion video. Maybe you just met with a seller and you wanted to take a quick video in front of their property before you left and email it to them. You can do that through Videolicious, and what's nice about that, once you save the video, it's not only branded and has cool transitions that are kind of created for you, and you can pick music to go with it if you wanted to, but the next time you log in your Marketing Resource, that video is already there in order for you just to pull it in to create a video e-card. It's really nice. They have classes on it on the Learn Center, which I'll talk to you about in just a couple minutes. Back to the homepage of the Resource Center, there's also a link to Commercial Resource. So for our sales professionals throughout our company that may also do commercial real estate, you want to make sure that your manager has provided you access for the Commercial Resource Center. And this is where you would set up your profile, you would upload any commercial listings that you have, and you want to do that because all of those listings would appear on the national website for commercial services with Berkshire Hathaway, which is BHHSCRE.com. So as you upload properties, not only will your properties appear on this site where people can search, but also other realtors, and because your profile will be there as well as a commercial professional within our company. So classes. We are so fortunate to have all of the training resources through Berkshire Hathaway National. Their top trainers around the country provide ongoing monthly classes directly on Learn Center Resource. And you can always get the latest calendar, see what's new, see what's available by just clicking on the calendar and bringing up the calendar for that month. And what I would suggest at the end of every month, click on the calendar for the following month, pick at least 1 or 2 classes to commit to, sign up for. Maybe if you wanted to learn about video marketing, take the Videolicious training class. Or if you wanted to a little bit kind of step into the luxury market or kind of enhance your luxury marketing skills, you may want to take a class on luxury marketing. There's so many resources, and the classes run about an hour long. And again, if you just can commit to 1 or 2 a month, you'll be so happy by the end of the year. Back to the homepage of the Resource Center. There's a link to Lead Resource. This takes you to the dashboard for our company standalone instance of Lead Resource, which is what we call My Desk. And what makes this special is that we have all of our services from our company easily accessible in one location on the Services tab, that whenever you click on Lead Resource, click on the Services tab, you'll see all of our preferred partners with a link directly over to them, such as Eagle Home Mortgage, our Florida Title and Guarantee Agency partners, our concierge service, our Claris Market Metrics, Papanote, Paradigm, RPR, Toolkit. All of those resources are directly available to you, so you don't have to remember or think what that link is. The first thing you also want to do, though, is whenever you go to Lead Resources, click on your profile. And again, once your profile is set up, you don't really have to worry about it again. But there's about 4 different places that you want to make sure your profile is set up, and I'll review those again at the end of the presentation. Within Lead Resource, there's also a way that you can just send a quick email to somebody if you needed to. There's the Action Plan Manager, which are tons of pre-written action plans that you can assign to your contacts, either as a group or as an individual. If you wanted to set action plans for your buyer group, your seller group, your renter group, your church group, your bowling group, whatever groups you have that may make sense to set them up on a campaign, those are available in your Action Plan Manager. There's neighborhood reports. You can get quick and easy neighborhood reports that share housing, people, economy, schools, environmental, quality of life, and a map of a specific address or a neighborhood. So all kinds of resources located in Lead Resource. Back to the homepage of bhhsresource.com, there is a link to our benefits and discounts. You may want to check it out, because if you're not already getting a discount on your mobile service provider, you definitely want to check out what is afforded to you with being part of our company. And whether you have AT&T, Verizon, I think even there's a discount with Sprint, maybe T-Mobile, check out the benefits and discounts section and see you could save up to 20% on your mobile phone just by clicking on this link, calling the number, and making sure that they know you're affiliated with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. And I think Pat had mentioned that Geico is a Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, a Berkshire Hathaway owned company. And because of that relationship, you get extra special discounts. Even if you're already a Geico customer, you want to call this telephone number and make sure you're getting the maximum discount because you are part of Berkshire Hathaway. I had mentioned the multimedia marketing that Berkshire Hathaway nationally has, but they have such a strong social media footprint. So if you haven't done it already, I would follow, friend, and connect with Berkshire Hathaway from a social media standpoint. And you can do that by going to the national website, finding their social media links, and clicking on them so you can easily find them and connect with them. We partner with RPR, which stands for the Realtors Property Resource. This is afforded to you by the relationship with the National Association of Realtors. But we take it one step further. If you haven't created your account on RPR, you definitely want to do that. Make that an action item today. And not only do you create your account on narrpr.com, but you also want to make sure you download the app. This is only available to realtors, and you can find so much property information, neighborhood information, heat maps, what's going on, what homes in your farm area are upside down with their mortgages or need help that you may want to reach out to. So and we also partner with them because we brand your reports to the company. You look so professional that you can quickly and easily provide multiple page reports to your customers. Maybe somebody's relocating here from out of town and they wanted to learn a little bit about the area and the neighborhood. You can log into your RPR, create the report, and email it to them, and they will be blown away of the information that you can provide to them in minutes. So RPR is a valuable resource for you. It's branded to our company, and I hope you take advantage of that. Also, RPR has fabulous tech support for you. Their support, unbelievably, is available to you 7 days a week, 24 hours a day with a phone call. So if you have time at 11 o'clock at night and you can't sleep and you're thinking about all the stuff you need to do, you can call RPR and they can assist you with getting your account set up or any reports you need done. A couple of other of our preferred service partners are the ones you see on the screen. So if you have an opportunity to partner with them, we only partner with what we feel are the best of the business. The companies that we know feel confident that they have the same high level of customer service, they are consumer focused, their product is outstanding, and if we need assistance, we can reach out to them directly. So our partners at VHT, Express Docs, Wall Street Journal, DuPont Registry, Amerispec, Service America, we feel very comfortable recommending those partners to you, and they can be found on our intranet. So that was the perspective kind of from the national standpoint. Now I'm going to talk to you about some of our company initiatives at Berkshire Hathaway, HomeServices, Florida Realty. Again, we have 40 locations throughout the state, 1,800 sales professionals. One of the nice benefits about our company is our luxury collection. So brought to you specifically for you, it provides maximum exposure for your luxury listing. And this one-of-a-kind program is 100% company paid. So everything I'm going to talk about, everything I'm going to go through in the next few minutes, keep in mind it's 100% company paid. We just want you to offer it to your customers when you have that opportunity on a listing appointment. So talking about the listing, there are just a couple of minimum requirements. So the property has to be valued at the top 10% of their marketplace. And each market that we service has a minimum, whether it's 800, 1,000, or a million. Ask your manager if you don't know what it is, and they'll be able to tell you. So if you're on a listing appointment, it has to be top 10% of the market, has to be a 6-month listing agreement, and it has to be at least a 3% commission on the listing side. So other than that, no vacant land or tear downs, assignable contracts, or commercial property, but that just kind of makes sense. So what you get for that you can offer to your sellers is that their property will be advertised for the life of the listing. Not only will we print it in our quarterly in-house publication of the Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing Magazine, and you should see copies of those in your offices. I would take a copy always and have it with me when I go on a listing presentation, and it just shows how you're going to present their property, not only in print in our own standalone magazine, but we take our 44-page magazine and we insert it directly into the DuPont registry as well for that quarterly publication that gets distributed in their international distribution. They ship or mail 80,000 copies to celebrities, executives, sports figures. You'll see the DuPont registry in international airports and airplanes, and copies are actually also sold in the bookstores like Barnes & Noble. Like I said, additional copies are distributed among our offices, and all of the listings will be advertised for the life of the listing. Additional online exposure for your property goes on DuPontRegistry.com, DuPont Registry Digital Magazine, our own digital magazine, and Wall Street Journal. We also pay for a professional photographer through our partners at BHT to meet you at the property and take photos, 25 photos, of the property that you can use in your marketing and we can use in the magazine as well. And we'll also create a virtual tour for that, send you the link, upload the video to YouTube, and send that link also to Realtor.com, Move.com, Moving.com. And it's such a professional, easy process. All we want you to do is talk about it whenever you're on a listing appointment. And hopefully that will win you the listing and you can get it as part of our program. So let's continue to review some of our other technology and marketing tools. I'd mentioned the national website with BerkshireHathawayHS.com. Our own company website is BHHSFloridaRealty.com. If you haven't seen it already, just like I asked you to do from the company site, put an action item to make sure you go to the site, act like a consumer, click on Realtors, and make sure that you find yourself on our website with your photo in the correct office with the correct contact information. Because not only do we want you to appear correctly on the site, but all of your listings appear on the national website also. So this is a diagram of what we call our path of a listing. The path of a listing is a fantastic demonstration of what happens to their property after you enter it into the MLS. And you should have this downloaded and take it with you on a listing presentation, because it shows all of the sites of what happens to their listing online. Oh, and we have this diagram available on the homepage of our intranet, which I'll show you how to access in just a few minutes. We also tweet about all of our new listings, and we get more followers because as you take a new listing and it goes through the process, goes into the system in the MLS, gets a virtual tour created on it, we tweet about it and let everybody know from all of our Twitter followers that your property is now available. So again, it's so important to make sure that you have the View My Listings tab because it connects everything to you, to your listings. We send all of our listings to the Wall Street Journal, so you are connected and are displayed on Wall Street Journal. All of this information, I hope that you're sharing whenever you're on a listing appointment, because your sellers want to know how you're marketing their property, not only on personally, but also what websites they're going to from a global standpoint. So from Wall Street Journal, if you have a listing that's either $1 million or above, it also goes to the Wall Street Journal premier website for luxury listings, which is mansionglobal.com. We also send a nightly data feed to wikirealty.com. So you also want to talk about that network as well. And if you haven't set up your profile on WikiRealty, you may want to take the time to do so. It's free, and you want to connect to your listings, make sure your profile shows up correctly surrounding your listings, but you can also become the expert in your market area, in your farm area, by providing hyper-local information and content about your community from your perspective. And Google loves that type of information because they like that fresh content that is so much more than can ever be reached from a data feed. So keep that in mind. Also, we send a nightly data download to the international MLS, so all of your listings appear here as well. So not only can you tell your sellers that you put their listing in the local MLS, but it also goes onto the international MLS website at theimls.com. Sharon had mentioned PRIMA, and PRIMA kind of encompasses a lot. It stands for the Platinum Real Estate Internet Marketing and Mobile Advantage. We offer it exclusively to all of our sales professionals, and we hope you take advantage of our PRIMA Pro program. Not only do you get a responsive design, but it also has everything that you need to be successful in the world of an online digital marketing strategy to promote you and to promote your listings. Speaking of listings, you want to also provide an easy way that your sellers can find your listings, not only on the company website by bhhsfloridarealty.com/MLS number, but also as a PRIMA agent, you can go directly to your listing at yourwebsite.com/MLS number. So not only is this a nice feature for your sellers, but if you're working with a buyer, it works the same way. So if you have a particular property that you want to show them, all you need to do is send them the link to your website/MLS number, and they can go directly to that property on your site. And this is just a snapshot of what a property detailed page looks like, whether it's on the company site or your actual PRIMA website. As a PRIMA member, we have all of the IDX properties with you as the contact. So when you're working with a buyer, you don't want to have them go to Realtor.com. You don't even want them to go to the company site or the national Berkshire Hathaway website. They can search everything they need to know from your website directly. It's linked to the MLS, so as updates happen in the MLS, we get updates probably within every 15 minutes to every hour. They also appear on your website as well. So that's something not only to share with your buyers, but also your sellers too. And as a PRIMA member, you get the Realtor.com Advantage Pro package. It's included with your PRIMA. And what that means on Realtor.com is that you're listed next to your property. You're the contact for any lead that comes in. You're branded on your listings. Any lead that comes in, go directly to you. On your Prima website, there's also a news resource tab that's automatically updated with all kinds of topical real estate news and information. There's videos that are updated on a regular basis from our partners at RIS Media, who are the leaders in real estate information network. There's also a subscribe to my newsletter tab that's available on in that section as well, where you can set up customers to subscribe to your monthly newsletter, which can automatically go out, branded to you, that links back to your website, or they can sign themselves up. It's really quick and easy. You can sign up for Prima if you haven't done so today already. The setup fee is being waived of $189, and Prima Pro that includes 5 Street is only $99 a month. All of our Prima information can be found on our intranet, which the address is floridarealtyintranet.com, and there's actually a Prima info tab on the left, which has everything you ever wanted to know about Prima can be found on that link. If you didn't want to go directly to floridarealtyintranet.com, you can also go to the company site, scroll to the bottom, and click on intranet, and that will open up the username and password screen to access our intranet. The username for our company is the same throughout all of our offices. It's Florida Realty, all lowercase, all smushed together. The password is unique to your office. So you would have to know what your office number is, and you can get that from your manager or your admin, and they're happy to share it with you. It's either 7529, 7533, 7535, whatever it is, you put in that as your password, and it will log you in. There's all kinds of marketing materials available to you. There's our logos. There's that diagram that showed you about the 37 countries, 70 websites across 5 continents. That's on there. Passive listing is on there. All of our luxury collection materials are on there. A link to our home selling proposals on there. All kinds of resources are available to you on our intranet. There's also the do not call list. If you needed to look up a phone number to see if it was on the do not call list, you can access that from the intranet as well. Michelle Serrano is our luxury collection of Florida marketing manager, and she's also our social media manager for the company. She's available Monday through Friday as a great resource for you if you had a property that either is submitted to our luxury collection of Florida marketing program, or if you just wanted to learn more about it, or if you if you had a property that you weren't quite sure that qualified, she could walk you through that process as well. We have a link to all of our preferred service partners as well. That tab is on there, such as our link to our Express Docs partners, and that's for your on-demand print marketing needs. You can go to them directly at expressdocs.com/BHHS Florida Realty, or just go to our intranet, click on the preferred service partner link, and find the Express Docs tab. Or if you remember, when you log into lead resource under the services tab, all of our partners are there as well. We want to make it as easy for you as possible to find what you need in order to grow your business. We also partner with Toolkit CMA. So all of our marketing materials are accessible and available to you on your account with Toolkit CMA. It's not included as a benefit with our company, but we do offer it at a big discount from what you would get by going to Toolkit CMA directly. It's $100 a year for unlimited use, and they not only have listing presentations, there's buyer presentations in there, there's for sale by owner presentations, there's all kinds of quick and easy flyer templates that are available for you to use. And again, we prorate it, so it's $100 a year, but if you sign up today, I think it's only $54 from now until the end of the year. So it's great value if you're looking to do something different with a CMA other than what's available to you in the MLS, because every other member of your MLS has access to that tool, but not everybody has access to Toolkit CMA. Service America, I'd already mentioned them as well. The brochure is available to you in your Form Simplicity package. If you have any questions, you can go to their website at serviceamerica.com or just call the toll-free number. We also have been a partner with Visual Tour, which is now rebranded as Paradigm, where every night we give them a data feed of all of our listings, and all of our new listings, and as long as you have at least 6 photos in the MLS, we automatically create a virtual tour for you, send you the link, we automatically update it with status and price changes, we send a video that's automatically created to YouTube, and there's unlimited photos for your tours that are available. Once they're posted and created and you get that email notification, you can always access your Paradigm account, make any edits or changes that you need to, or use that account for anything that you wanted to. It's a really nice thing. Tours are created for you, and you can let your sellers know that you'll automatically create a video for their property and post it on YouTube. Paradigm also has and offers an app, a mobile app for you to download, and you can have on your phone or your mobile device and tablet or iPad, and that's a really nice way to showcase all of your listings and show your sellers what type of marketing you do from a virtual video standpoint. Because you can also upload about 60 seconds worth of video into your tours now with Paradigm too. So like I said, you can not only use them for your listing tours, but if you wanted to create a tour for your buyer or a community tour or a specific farm area tour or just an introduction tour, a video that you wanted to have introducing yourself, and just always have that link available. Maybe if you meet a new client and you could just send it to them automatically. We also offer Pop-A-Note from our company. It's company paid, and you can have up to 50 contacts. And this is just a quick and easy drip email marketing system that is designed to help you build relationships. It allows you to stay in touch with fun and interesting facts via email, just to spark conversations, stay in touch with people by fun and easy, either pop culture related topics or real estate related topics, or both, depending on your preference. If they click on it, it takes the consumer to a news hub branded to you where they can connect with you or they can link over to your site. So if you haven't set up your Pop-A-Note and you're looking for a quick and easy way to build your relationships and database, stay in touch with them, Pop-A-Note may be the right direction for you. We also just introduced ACE through our partners at RIS Media as well. ACE is an automated content engagement tool complimentary for all of our sales professionals, and it will automatically post real estate related content to your social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You don't have to think about what you would post to your social media sites to engage your customers on your business pages. You can create your ACE account, complimentary for all of our sales professionals, easy to set up. Once it's set up, connected, you add your photo, set up your social profile links, there's help and support available to you, it's done. It's very professional. All of the articles are topical and relevant to the real estate industry, and we hope you take advantage of this new service. All of our forms can be found on Form Simplicity, and it is the link to access all of our listing agreements, sales contracts, rental agreements can be found on forms.floridarealtors.org. We have the ultimate edition for all of our sales professionals throughout our company. It gives you unlimited e-signing, unlimited transaction storage, and it's all company paid. If you're not sure how to access your Form Simplicity account, you can call the Florida Realtors Technology Assistance telephone number. They're happy to help you, but you can go to forms.floridarealtors.org, log in, and all of our online transactions can be performed there. Or you can ask your manager and they'll make sure that you're set up as well. The importance of email. We need to make sure that we, meaning the company, your manager, and your branch office administrator has your latest and greatest and current email address. Not only so it's posted on our websites, but also so that you are receiving all of our communications. If you're not already receiving emails from us, let us know, let your manager know so we can find out where that disconnect is. We have 1,800 sales professionals throughout over 40 locations throughout the state. We rely on email to communicate important updates, company information, new partnerships, new relationships, industry updates that we get from Ray Mesa, our president, on a regular basis. It allows us to stay in touch and in tune with what's going on. So please check on that for us. Every day, as a member of our company, you should receive an email from Ray, and it's everything that's happening within the real estate industry on a national level, but with links to our company site, our title partner, our mortgage partner. But it is just allows you to stay in tune and in touch with what's going on within the real estate industry from a national standpoint. There's sometimes articles that may be helpful and relevant that you may want to share with your customers as well. We have a lot of stuff with our company, a lot of tools and resources, but all of our partners have the top-notch customer support lines available to you. This is what we call our help flyer, and this is available on our intranet. I think it's on our homepage of our intranet. And what I would do, I would download this, I would have it with me, I would have it at my desk, I would have it in my car, I would have it in my planner, I'd have it on my desktop, and just accessible. So if you had a question with Toolkit, you can contact the Toolkit customer support, the Resource Center, 5 Street, Realtor.com, BHT, Express Docs, Clearest Market Metrics. So all of our resources are available on this sheet with just a quick phone call or email away. Again, welcome to our company. We're glad you're here. We actually finished up fairly quickly today, which I'm very happy about. I'm available to you as well. My information is on the screen. You can call me. The easiest thing to do is email me at stacybenedict@bhhsfloridarealty.com. So it looks like we're wrapping up today. Again, we appreciate your time and attention that you had today. And we hope that you stay productive and stay positive. If we can ever be of assistance, we're here to help. Thank you and have a great day.